Women of Reddit, what is the grossest thing a man has said to you? My male co-worker told me that sometimes the drainage system to the shellfish/meat freezers at his old workplace would clog up with old fish juice runoff and he would have to fix it by sucking on the drain tube to get it flowing again. And that sometimes he would get old fish/meat/cooler juice in his mouth doing so. I almost puked hearing that. Girls like you get raped, said to me and cousin when we were 11 and 15 years old. We were playing with a huge chess set in the town square and he was watching us. He had been sitting mumbling and staring before this loud declaration. We called my dad to come get us after he continued talking loudly about us to himself. According to my dad, he was harmless but not mentally well. I was about 23, I am 4'11", about 120 pounds. I was a lead at a small building, but corporate, retail store. An electrician came in and my store leader paged me to let him into the electrical room in the back. It's a fairly small room, that S kept locked. I unlocked the door with my keys and let him into the room and he turns to me and says, "They should never have sent a little one like you back here with me. I could have my way with you and you couldn't do anything about it." It scared me to death and I essentially ran out and found my manager, who honestly was a dick, but for totally non-sexual reasons, and he apologized to me sincerely that the man spoke to me like that. My manager was rather aggressive for the rest of the time he was there. Didn't he say anything to him outright about what he said, but he definitely made the guy aware that he knew he was a piece of shit. It seriously scared me so much. He was perfectly respectable looking and said it in like a matter of fact but serious way. Like a warning. I was working at a hardware store and helping a guy when a female co-worker walked by. He said, "I would eat a yard of her shit just to lick the bowl." I will probably never forget that. At work, a new hire looked at my shoes and stated those shoes are why women get raped. The shoes in question were platform wedge sandals. And I was the HR admin, running his new hire orientation. Edit: since this garnered a lot of questions, this was around 2000-2001, for basic context. I immediately notified my boss, and we tried to stop his employment from moving forward, but he remained in place for about a year, if I recall correctly. It was, unfortunately, a company that was owned and managed by a Cuban family where some more old school attitudes were still maintained. My boss was distant family in the company as well. He did mean well, but could only get so far.